If you feel like you're lost right now in your life, then this is the perfect message for you, because today I will be explaining what it means when I say that you're not lost. You're just finding your way. I was actually scrolling through my comments section just yesterday, and I came across one of your comments. And you said, "I feel like I'm lost in life. I'm 26 years old. I have no job, no money. I have failed my exams 3 times. I am unemployed. I don't have any close friends. I've recently moved to a new city. I have zero knowledge about how to find a job there, even for small jobs. I feel hopeless." This broke my heart because I know so many people are feeling this way. So I wanted to make this video to let you know that you're not alone and you're not lost. You're just finding your way. I want to tell you guys a story about myself. Back when I was 19 years old, I was enrolled in university, studying something that I did not enjoy at all. I was miserable every single day going to class. I would feel sick to my stomach. My anxiety would go through the roof. I felt trapped because I thought I had to finish my studies in order to get a good job and make money. And then one day I realized that I don't actually have to do this. I don't have to graduate from this university. I don't have to study something that makes me miserable if it doesn't align with what I want to do with my life. And so I dropped out of university. I told my parents, I quit my major, and then I started traveling around the world. And when I traveled around the world, I spent some time in India. And in India, I met an amazing man who shared his wisdom with me. And he said something that really shocked me. He said, "You know, Western society teaches you to plan your entire life out from the age of 18. They tell you to pick a career path and stick to it. Get married, have kids, retire, and then die. But Eastern cultures teach their children that life is not planned. Life unfolds. It's not a straight line. It's not a 9-to-5 job. It's not something that you can plan out. You have to be open to what life has in store for you. You have to be flexible. You have to be spontaneous. You have to live in the present moment because that is where life is. The past no longer exists. The future hasn't happened yet. Only the present moment is real." And I loved what this wise man said. And I reflected back on my own culture, and I realized that we were taught that life is supposed to be spontaneous. We're supposed to go with the flow. We're supposed to see what opportunities unfold, and we should be grateful for everything that comes our way, because these are signs. These are things that can guide us in the direction that we're supposed to be going. So when you feel lost, when you feel confused, when you don't have a job, when you don't have a direction, when you don't have anything planned out, that is the time for you to listen to these small signs that are coming up in your life. And by the way, when I talk about signs, I don't mean signs like when a shooting star passes by or when you dream about someone and then they call you the next day. I'm talking about those little aha moments when you have a sudden burst of inspiration, when you think of a great idea, when you meet an amazing person who shares their wisdom with you, when you come across a YouTube video that changes your perspective, when you read a book that gives you clarity, when you have a conversation with a friend that gives you guidance, when you have a random thought in your mind that tells you to take action towards something. These are all signs. When you feel lost, it's very important to stay open to different opportunities. Don't just close yourself off in your bedroom and wait for your life to change. That's not how it works. If you want to find your direction, if you want to find your passion, if you want to find your purpose, you need to keep your eyes open, your ears open, and your heart open to the signs that are being shown to you. You may feel scared and anxious and worry that you'll never find your direction if you don't take any action. But the truth is the opposite. The more action you take, the more opportunities you're open to, the faster you will find your direction. Even if you don't know what you want to do in life, just start taking small actions. Start doing little things that make you feel happy, that make you feel fulfilled, that make you feel accomplished. And as you continue to do these things, as you continue to put one foot in front of the other, you'll start to notice a pattern. you'll start to notice the signs that are being shown to you, whether it's a random thought in your mind, whether it's a book that you read, whether it's a person that you meet, whether it's a job that you apply for, whatever it is. Pay attention to these signs. Pay attention to the small details in life, because that is where your direction lies. It's very easy to compare ourselves to others. You may look at your neighbor and think, why are they so successful? Why do they have so much money? Why do they have such a perfect life? Or you may look at your own life and feel unhappy with everything that you have. But the truth is that everyone is on their own journey. Everyone is finding their way in life. Some people may seem to be further ahead than you are, but trust me, everyone is still figuring it out. No one has their life completely figured out. If you only knew what goes on behind closed doors, you would realize that everyone is struggling in their own way. Everyone is dealing with their own demons. Everyone is facing their own challenges. So stop comparing yourself to others. Stop looking at social media and thinking that everyone else is so much happier than you are. Because if you look closely enough, you'll realize that everyone is struggling in their own way. When you're lost and you feel like your life has no direction, it's very easy to focus on the negative. It's very easy to think that nothing good ever happens to me. I'm not attractive enough. I don't have any friends. I don't have any money. But the truth is that you have so many blessings in your life right now that you're probably taking them for granted. Maybe you have a roof over your head. Maybe you have food to eat. Maybe you have clothes to wear. Maybe you have a family member who loves you. Maybe you have a pet who is loyal to you. There are so many things that you should be grateful for. So take a moment right now to close your eyes and reflect on all the blessings that you have in your life. Be grateful for the big things, but also be grateful for the small things. Be grateful for the fact that you're alive. Be grateful for the fact that you're breathing. Be grateful for the fact that you have another chance to try again. Be grateful for the fact that you have another opportunity to learn from your mistakes and grow. Be grateful for everything. And as you practice gratitude, you'll start to feel better. You'll start to feel more positive, and you'll start to attract more positive things into your life. The biggest thing that I want you guys to remember is that you're not lost. You're just finding your way. Your life has a purpose. Your life has a meaning. You just have to be open to seeing what it is. Trust the journey. Trust the process. Trust that everything is unfolding perfectly. And most importantly, trust that you will find your way. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it brought some light and some clarity into your life. If it did, please make sure to leave me a comment down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I upload a new video every single week. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in my next video.